Welcome to This Month in Science. This is for March 2016. These are some of the things that I thought were spectacular. Let's start with Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. It has 67 moons. An Austrian astronomer, an amateur astronomer, was looking through his telescope when he saw something strike Jupiter on its right side. I'm about to show you what he posted to YouTube. This is the YouTube video. Now, if you watch closely on the right side of the planet, it appears that something struck it, or something entered the atmosphere and started burning up and exploded. That's what he caught on camera as he photographed it. And this could have been the explosion right there. Now, you're looking at the Juno probe. The Juno probe was NASA launched years ago to look at Jupiter, and now it's entering into orbit around it, just like a moon would, just going around and around. So we're going to get some good stuff out of it. And here's the Hubble telescope. It just spotted something 13.4 billion light years away. That means light traveling at 186,000 miles per second took 13.4 billion years to get here. This is what the galaxy could have looked like. But here's a nice picture, but it's not the same. It's just a galaxy that it could have looked like. It existed only 400 million years after the Big Bang. Speaking of old, this little guy got stuck in amber 1.9 million years ago. Unicorns might have actually walked the earth with humans. According to a new fossil discovered, this unicorn in Siberia was 29,000 years old. The first man walked on the earth nearly 200,000 years ago. So this thing's been around less than man. So these unicorns could have been spotted and probably are the source of unicorns in stories, but they're not as pretty. An underwater research craft has spotted a ghost-like octopus that appears to be a previously unknown species on the ocean floor near Hawaii. Look at this little octopus move. It's never been listed in any books anywhere. Scientists didn't know about it until just now. An ancient arachnid was found. Arachnids are spiders. Look at this. This is a 3D computer imaged model that is showing us what it could have looked like if it was walking the earth. Artists have also painted pictures or drawn pictures for us so we can see what it would have been like to have these spiders walking on the earth with us. And as you're going to see, they're gigantic. They're probably as big as a dog. These fossils were recently found, and scientists have been working hard to see what they really would have looked like if they were still alive. Fermat's equation. It's never been solved until now by this man, Andrew Wiles. The prize for solving this equation was $700,000, almost $1 million.
I was very lucky that not only did I solve the problem, but I kind of opened the door for a whole new era in my field, because problems that had previously seemed inaccessible now became open, and so people have worked on them ever since, and it's very nice to see these ideas being used in more and more sophisticated ways to solve more and more problems. Some of it I can never forget, the moments when you have these great breakthroughs, just what you live for. The eureka moments, every single one is imprinted on my mind, yes.
Let's move on to football. A lot of you play football. You should be worried about concussions. Here's something about a new helmet and the science and engineering behind saving your brain.
A standard football helmet has two layers, a hard outer shell and an inner layer of padding that's usually made of foam. The human brain is protected by a layer of fluid within the skull. However, that layer doesn't provide enough protection during sudden or forceful impacts. A typical helmet has several inches of padding inside that slows the acceleration of a direct hit and weakens the force of an impact. Some companies have experimented with putting another layer of padding outside the helmet that can further weaken the force of a hard impact. But that doesn't help against hits from the side that could rotate a player's head, twisting the person's brainstem. This damages the nerves there. A prototype helmet called 01 has several layers of padding. A malleable outer layer bends inward during direct hits. The layer underneath bends at an angle during rotational hits.
And there you are. That's This Month in Science for March 2016. And as always, thanks for watching.